So y'all don't remember when I told y'all Chrisean didn't want that baby and she was having it for Blueface, that she thought that like Blueface would stop going back and forth between her and Jaidyn if she went ahead and had that baby after she already told her she had 3-4 boys that Blueface told her to get. Blue didn't want the baby, Chrisean didn't. But everybody was like, no, the baby's gonna change Chrisean. Chrisean's gonna be a better person when she have this baby. Didn't happen. She became a worse person. Okay. She let this man deny her child, and then soon as he got locked up. Matter of fact, hold up, let's rewind. This man, she left the baby with Marsh, which by the way, y'all think Marsh is like some hero or a godmama. Marsh is an employee. When Chrisean tell Marsh to go fight or go jump her sister, Marsh is a do-boy. Marsh is on the payroll. She's not Chrisean's friend, okay? That's number one. That's number one, okay? Because a real friend would have been cussed Chrisean out and said, why do you keep going to court for Blueface when that man dragged me out the car and beat me up and tried to kidnap your baby when I was babysitting your baby? A real friend would have left Chrisean, that baby, and Blue where they was at. Marsh is on the payroll. Marsh is a nanny. She's all this other stuff y'all trying to paint as a narrative is simply not true, okay? Marsh showed up to that courthouse looking stressed. That wasn't a mama type stress like, where my baby? That was a Chrisean gonna stop giving me money and let me stay at her house and be in her friend if I don't get her baby. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, she was drunk and high the whole pregnancy. Then she had the baby and she was still drunk and high to the point she walking around Walmart, the baby neck broke. Y'all kept saying, oh, she need help, she need help. Baby didn't have no high chair, no toys.
Hey, you guys. How y'all doing? This is Miss Nett again. I done did another thing. I done did something for my husband. He said he wanted some lunch, and he said he wanted some cheeseburger egg rolls. I ain't never made no cheeseburger egg rolls a day of my life. Actually, I don't like egg rolls, but I did that for him for lunch. So this is what we got. I made some homemade cheeseburger egg rolls, some onion rings, and I made this sauce that supposed to came with it, and I wanted him to make me some fresh squeezed lemonade, but you know, I told him this morning I was gonna do it myself, but I didn't have time, so I didn't do it. So guess what? I didn't make it. So are y'all ready? All right, y'all ready? Charles,
yes.
Your lunch is ready. Let's put a chair out for my king. Sit down, Mr. King. All right,
What's that on
Mr.
your
Charles,
face,
today we have your cheeseburger egg rolls, and I got you some sauce, I got you some onion rings, and I got you something to drink, you know, so you gotta try these egg rolls first and see how I did it.
Okay.
Am I bad?
See what happened when you listen?
Okay, yeah, that too.
To talk further, we already heard a lot about the James Wright situation. We also know he does have a civil alleged suit. Hold on one second. I gotta move this out the way. He has a civil suit going on, and somebody has said in the chat, everybody's suing these days, and that's true. You got to be very careful around your people and places of things, because people, when they know you got dough, they want some coins from you. You know what I'm saying? The least thing you do, they're sensitive and they want to do you in. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, when Chrisean Rock gets out, she needs to tread lightly. She definitely needs to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? She's got too much talent. And when I say talent, just for you to bring in an audience on being just Chrisean Rock is a blessing in itself. And I really feel like she's just throwing it all down the drain for this foolishness. I think when she gets out, she's got to reset her mind, and she's got to be selfish. She's got to be selfish. That's the only way she's going to make it and get out of this rut that she's in and put herself first. I'm only allowed 1 cup. per day now. Oh, okay. Yeah. It says, I have a reason why I'm not going to be drinking for a while, but I don't want to tell you. I want to at least give it a weekend before I announce the news. But I think you pretty much probably, by me just saying that, you probably have an idea why I'm not drinking coffee. He claimed he was one that was trying to see why she was crying, and she hit him for nothing. And now he's saying she caused him so much trauma. Well, that's why you should keep your hands to yourself. I would have probably nudged away from him, but I think that she went about it the wrong way. And that's what got her out of trouble. Sometimes we think with our emotions, and I used to be like that too. But we got to factor in, and this is no excuse. She's young. I mean, we already know it was a crash dummy move when she was going into the courts with warrants. So what do you expect? You know, she's got to learn from her mistakes, and she's definitely learning from her mistakes because look at where she's at. A lot of us told her from the community to, stay out of them courts, clear up your own legal obligations, and do all that. And she didn't want to pay attention to that. She thought that we were trolling her, that we were hating on her and everything. Are you correct, SO? She has to stay focused on her. And Junior, that's it. She was drunk. Yep. Yeah, that's what allegedly they had said. Like I said, I wasn't there. And she was drinking at the time. It wasn't like she had made an announcement that she had stopped smoking her weed and doing her little drinking. But she's young. I'm not making up any excuses for her. She's paying for the actions that she caused on somebody else, which was physically putting her hands on someone. That is not a way to solve any problems in life. And she's paying for it now. I can't downplay everything, and the reason when I say downplay, I honestly mean as in I can't pacify what is wrong and what is right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. In some, situations, we can't make things make sense. That don't make any sense. We can't make a wrong right when it's wrong. And I can't see myself doing that. And I have gotten to a point a few weeks prior to her getting arrested, as you guys know, I was kind of sort of mad at Chrisean Rock. I was very disappointed in her behavior and her not putting herself first or child, and we're not going to get into her child on the platform just because you heard the word child or junior. This is not what this live stream's about. We're gonna tread lightly with speaking on his name going forward on this channel, because number one, we have no business speaking on him. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. She thought she was untouchable. Yeah, and that's what happens. Just like Blueface. I'm gonna tell you again for the people that are in here. Blueface is downplaying a lot of things because of who he is. And as a matter of fact, I don't know how I forgot to share this. And please, I beg you, go subscribe to this young lady's channel, because I found this channel because I look at a lot of content creators. I try to give as much credit for channel holders that don't seem to come across as toxic. And I don't do that often. So when I put somebody's name in my mouth, and I share the information, I definitely am in a sincere place, and I think that they mean well as well. And I like to tell you to go subscribe to their channel and share what their thoughts are. Now we might not always agree with what they say. However, we can see how people's thought processes are. And I'm trying to find where I saw this at. Let me see if I can put in the search something like this. But I just felt like it really needed to get more attention than what it got, because nobody's in the community talking about how Blueface is looking at some serious time. I want to also let me see something. Let me look it up, Chrisean, because I don't know what is going on with this. My computer today is just acting up bad. Hold on 1 second, guys. I don't understand why this is acting up like this. All right, where is this at? I'm gonna put in, maybe if I put into the chat here, Chrisean Rock. Y'all can't see what I'm doing because what I'm doing right now is not what you're interested in seeing, anyways. So I'm trying to see if I can locate this video. Let me see if maybe I put it in my like pile, because I always make sure I like everybody's. Yeah, this computer's going haywire today, and I'm just like, I'm over it already. I don't know what's going on. This area sucks. That's what's going on. It said she called him every day and talked to him. According to James, she really was sorry about what she did. I don't understand how it got to where it got to be honest with you. I know that she shouldn't have put her hands on him. I'm not, like I'm saying this again, I'm not making any excuses up for Chrisean Rock. But I think that a battery, in my opinion, was put in her back. So that's just all I'm trying to say. I really think that it could have been handled differently. Sometime an apology is worth more than money. I think a friendship, if she considered him a friend and they had a friendship, I think that should have spoke volumes, and maybe he could have she could have he could have forgave her just off of the apology. But that's just how I feel. That's might not be how it is. But there's a video I wanted to show you guys, and I thought that I had put it on watch later. So I'm trying to look for it now. Let me look in here. Oh man, we can't let this video pass up. I wanted you really to hear this. Some China drama. There's a lot of Malone drama going on. They just love some drama, honey. Do y'all ever heard of Netta and Charles? Because I'm gonna start doing content on them two as well. I'm gonna put Chrisean Rock. We gotta find this. That's how bad I want you guys to listen to this. Cause I like the way she had displayed the content, and I'm so mad. I think I even subscribed to. Oh, here it is. I got it. I don't know why I didn't have. Here it goes right here. It says, I hope all the haters realize as soon as Rock went in, everybody forgot about Blue. She is the GOAT. Right. Exactly. I'm definitely subscribed to it. I'm just trying to pull up the video. Chrisean Rock's Love Father Emotion. Was this live? Oh, here it is. I got it. Oh God. I went through all of this. I was determined to find this. I'm sorry. Now listen to this, guys. I've been saying this about Blueface.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Consider subscribing to my page.
I will provide this young lady's link. Her channel name is Yes Amen TV. And I will
have a
definitely
great community over here where we talk all things entertainment news. All of this information is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Y'all heard how my voice started shaking because y'all you got to be careful with some of this stuff.
Put a Y in the chat if you guys want me to start doing commentary on Netta and Charles. I'm doing it on this channel anyways, but I'm just wondering who knows who she is and would they want me to put that on this channel. I'm doing it either way, but I'm just curious.
So yes, all of this stuff is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, okay? So you guys, shout out to everybody supporting me and showing me love. You guys, Blueface could be facing up to 3 additional years behind bars. Now, I have been reading that he could also be facing up to 2 additional years behind bars. But from what I'm reading, it's bouncing between 2 and 3, 2 and 4. But regardless of the fact, you guys, this man is literally facing up to an additional 3 years behind bars in LA. So if you all don't know, he is obviously already locked up. Let me just go ahead and read off exactly what he turned himself in for. So basically,
now her opinion on this matter with Blueface and the time he might be sentenced to is her allegations, her opinion. However, I've been speaking on this, so I cannot call the kettle black about this girl. Pretty much telling you what a lot of people in the community are not really speaking too much on, in that Blueface is facing more time. And nobody's talking about it.
you guys, he turned himself in for violating probation. So it was a probation violation, and he turned himself in on January 12th. So you guys, I cannot believe we're already almost in July. It's so crazy. So again, Blueface turned himself in early January, and he basically said he had to handle some mandatory issues and blah, blah, blah. Now, we all know that was a probation violation because he just cannot stay out of trouble. No matter what happens, this dude is always in trouble, fighting somebody. He had an alleged attempted murder charge from Las Vegas when he was fighting. And this man is always in some type of trouble. So with that being said, y'all, I took it upon myself and researched the penal code. So basically, he got another charge. They were doing a mandatory routine check of his cell. Okay. You know, when you're incarcerated, honey, you don't have no privacy. They will go in your cell any time of day and just search your cell. So they did a mandatory search of his cell, and y'all, they found methamphetamines. Okay. Whether he was doing the meth, whether he was dealing the meth,
which it wasn't found to be that. That was what the rumor was. We know from Wack 100 with his big mouth, when he had to confirm or deny the allegations, he said it was tested for THCA less than 3%, weed, which we all know synthetic drugs are made every single day. Meth is not a real drug, it's a man-made drug, but if it's caught inside of Blueface's cell as well, he will pick up another charge. But let Wack 100 tell it, he's not going to pick up another charge, which we know that's further from the truth.
You know, making money or whatever like that, y'all. Whatever he was doing, he's obviously not supposed to have. That's considered contraband, a controlled substance. Okay, so I researched the penal code. I actually go ahead and share you guys. This is not good. I keep saying this man is not gonna get out for some time now because he still has to basically face those charges in Nevada. This is LA, so the more charges you have to stay in LA, and then he still has to do Nevada on top of that. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So this is the penal code, okay? Penal code 4573. It's right here, clear as day, y'all. And makes it a crime to bring a controlled substance into a California jail or a state prison. A conviction is a felony, punishable up to 3 years in county jail. Let me go ahead and repeat that, y'all. Penal code 4573 makes it a crime to bring a controlled substance into a California jail or state prison. A conviction is a felony, punishable up to 3 years in county jail. Then the penal code breaks down even further. Now, this is a lot. I can just kind of paraphrase it. But it basically breaks down everything. This is just crazy because as you can see, it's right here. Any person who knowingly brings or sends into or knowingly assists in bringing into or sending into any state prison or jail or anything like that is punishable. And who were the people bringing it in to him? They're basically saying that the guards were in on it. Like a lot of the, CEOs and the guards and stuff in the jail, they're basically saying that they're in on it. Prison officials, jail officials, stuff like that. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that no one really truly knows about. And it's really sad. So again, if you look all the way down here at this last paragraph, right here. A controlled substance is guilty of a felony punishable by imprisonment, okay, of 2, 3, or 4 years. Now, my thing is, what determines if it's 2, 3, or 4 years? What determines that? Let me down. Let me see if I can find it. It said H beside it. I'm trying to figure. Oh, you don't have a defense. What are the best defenses? You don't have a defense for that. I'm sorry. There's no
to a video, and per state they have a legal book with numbers in it, and they read off what it pertains to the crime and the number of how much they can hold that person up to per charge. And that's how they come up with the sentence. And I probably one day will pull that up soon so you guys will know what I'm talking about, so there's no confusion. But I definitely won't be getting into it today.
Defense to bringing drugs inside of a cell. There's no defense at all to that. What's the potential punishment? Okay, so that's right. Bringing drugs into a jail can be 2, 3, or 4 years. Now, in lieu of jail time, the judge may grant you a felony/formal probation. What is that? What is that? So if they don't give him extra jail time, he could get a felony or formal probation. What's that? Let me go ahead and click this, because what is that? Felony probation, all I know is formal probation is
okay. Could somebody put in the chat if they remember what was court date of his sentencing, Blueface's sentencing? Thanks.
So it's basically the same. It's like probation, but you have stricter terms, basically. Wow. You got to report to your probation officer. Not everyone qualifies. The judge can determine eligibility. I highly doubt they'll give him probation, though. I feel like they're going to give him extra time because he's already incarcerated. They're not going to give Blueface probation because he turned himself in for a violation in probation, and then he got another drug charge behind bars. They're not going to then give him felony probation. That's why I was confused. I'm like, what, is there a difference or something? No, they're not going to give him felony probation. There's no way, because I'm pretty sure he was already on some type of probation. I don't know if it was a felony probation he was on or what. Long story short, he was already on probation and he violated that. So you can either get 2, 3, or 4 years for an extra drug charge, or like a felony probation, which I highly doubt because he violated the first one. Wow, so crazy. Felony probation up to 5 years, supervision level, supervised. It literally has a table showing. This is California, you guys. You guys can see like the link and everything that I'm using. This is the state of California. Now, could he possibly get this expunged once he serves his time, pays his fines, and get it removed off his record? It says yes, he can. But like I said, y'all, he basically is gonna have to deal with it. They're not gonna chance giving him no felony probation when he already terminated, the first one. He didn't do right by the first one. Let me come back up on the screen here. It's just very, very sad. It's very, very sad all the way around that this man literally goes into jail for a violation in his probation. We don't know if it was a felony probation or a misdemeanor. We don't really know, but it was probation. He literally goes into service time for that. Turns himself in, by the way. Okay. Gets in there. He's serving his time for a few weeks. Now he's caught with something in his cell.
Yes. Crash dummy.
I guess he thought he was in the clear, because if they're saying that the COs and, the jail attendees or whatever, if they're saying that they are in on smuggling the stuff in for him, then maybe he felt safe to a certain extent. Maybe he got sloppy. Maybe he's like, look, I don't have to hide this stuff as much. I can tuck it under here. I can tuck it under there. I'm cool. I'm cool with the COs. We locked in.
Yeah.
And whole time, boom, they bust you. It's unfortunate. You catching a drug charge in jail, y'all. Listen crazy to me. That's the worst thing. I've had people in my circle, serve their time, and they literally get into one fight.
And you get more time.
And boom, you got to serve an extra 30 days. Or you didn't comply with this regulation. Boom, you got another 60 to 90 days. They're not playing with you. They're not playing with you. It's best to just steer clear of the drama. Stop, you know what I'm saying? chasing people that don't want to be in your life, like the whole Chrisean and Blueface thing back and forth. She basically trying to chase a man and all this stuff. Ladies, gentlemen, please stop it. Love yourselves. If somebody do you dirty or wrong, I understand how you want to take vengeance into your own hands. I get it. You know, we're human, but at the end of the day, think of your freedom.
Yeah.
Who wants to be in a 2x4 jail cell? I don't care what Chrisean and Blueface says, like he got a personal chef and all this stuff. I can have a personal chef now, honey, and I got my freedom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can have a personal chef right now, and I have my freedom. I can move around, make my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, jail is no place where you want to be. So you literally get in there and you catch a whole nother drug charge, man. Like, you catch a whole nother charge
even
Wack while being incarcerated. It's just ridiculous at this point. And
being foolish.
Some people are like, oh, he's gonna be out this year. He's gonna. I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that. I mean, the judge is probably already done with him. You know, he's already in there for a lot of other stuff. Then on top of that, again, he catches another charge. On top of that, he still has to face Nevada. Okay, for everything that went down in Nevada. He's not in the clear with Nevada yet. So, like I said, the more charges and all this stuff he gets while he's in jail in LA, he's gonna stay in LA.
Again, I will put in the description box at the top. Yes, Amen TV. Good commentary video that she put out here. But I want to just say this to you, that we got to get out of the mindset or starting the rumor that he got set up. He did. Wack 100 confirmed that he did not get set up. Blueface set himself up. And that's period, point blank. So I will be back on here later on. I'm going to get off now because I have some things that I have to do early morning. I also have another update that I'm going to keep for later because it'll be more people inside of the live. So stay tuned. Make sure that your notification bell is on with the option all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Also, my second channel is up here to go subscribe over here. Let me get to it. Make sure you're subscribed to the second channel. Hi, Constant. Good morning to you. I did see you. And make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I am out.